Yesterday was a brutal day for the mining stocks in the precious metal sector. So we're gonna take a look at silver today. What is happening? What's happening with the silver mining stocks? Boy, that was a bloodbath yesterday. Let's get right into it. Important show today if you're into silver and silver mining stocks. Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day, your show for swing trading ideas for the coming days, weeks, and month. Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day. My name is Daniel Helmy. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos. Like yesterday's video, where I was predicting a big move in silver coming, and well, didn't take long for that to play out. Now, what's going on? Well, with silver specifically, we have a couple of factors. The first one is a technical factor, and that is we broke below the 50-day moving average, and that triggered clearly stops, and we went all the way down, as you can see here, to the uptrend that has been in place and has pushed silver higher since the middle of March. And as you see, if we look at the silver candle in European trading, then we can clearly see, okay, they are trying, and they are the silver bulls, they are trying to defend that uptrend with everything they have. But yesterday's candle was not a good candle. And one of the reasons is yesterday was the perfect bad storm for silver mining stocks and for silver. We had, especially the mining stocks, we had gold go down, we had silver go down, we had the stock market go down, and we had the oil price going up, and the dollar is trying to stabilize. So we had five factors, looking at my sausage fingers here, yeah, five factors that were bad for the silver mining stocks, and we saw it. They took it on the chin. I'm sure you saw it. On average, 6, 7, 8% down. Producers, explorers, nobody cares. Everything got sold. But this is usually a good sign for us. In terms of this, clearly the euphoria has left the silver mining sector. So that means if we really break this uptrend that you see here, if we confirm the break below the 50 and we go lower, silver miner is going to sell off hard. Especially if the overall market is not getting into a major bull market, and that seems to be unlikely. I would say the market is rather going to stabilize, the overall stock market. So that will give us a chance to get this buying opportunity with the silver miner stocks that we have been looking for. So how low can silver go? If we look at this, you know now if you watched yesterday's video, and again, if you missed the video, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of these videos. It takes you 1 second, helps us out, helps you out, helps your bank account out. Maybe you make money, keeps your wife happy. Boy, all of a sudden you benefit on all levels with Hot Trades of the Day. We break through this uptrend, and confirm we're going to sell off. And the target has to be the golden 200-day moving average that we've seen here. Because different to gold, we did not touch the 200-day moving average in March. As you can see, we stopped way before it. So that would be very, in technical terms, extremely healthy if we touch the 200-day moving day average. And if we would go below it, I don't see too much downside that is worth holding out completely on silver investment and silver mining investments. So this is the weekly right now, and as you can see, we have this uptrend that you're familiar with. I've shown it to you for quite a while. It comes from Trump Liberation Day lows, and it has, as you can see, moved up the silver price, and then obviously went parabolic here. And this last section, as I was talking about yesterday, that was mostly crypto retail jumping in on the silver, especially in Asia. The crypto exchanges all of a sudden were they're offering leveraged silver trades, 6x leverage, 10x leverage. I mean, the people got absolutely smoked. But hey, that's if they don't know any better, and that's their money. All right. Now, if we look at the weekly, we can very clearly see we break the uptrend, and that's why I like the weekly, because it shows things so clear. Uptrend, correction, bear flag, next leg down, lower low. We break the uptrend, this is the next bear flag. And then the target, looking at the weekly, would be the area of the 50 weekly and the uptrend. And that would be around, because the 50 weekly is moving up. So by the time we hit down here, we're probably going to be around 60. Now, if we swing back to the daily, and we see 60 is right around here, that is just where the 200 is. That is great double support. That, yes, when this happens, you will hear the people screaming for $50 in silver. And obviously, there's a reason for it. And this is the reason, right? This breakout, we can go all the way back. Actually, I got to switch probably even to the monthly on this one. There we go. We're going to go back all the way to the all-time highs from 2011, right? But it's really, as we see in the daily, it's more of a zone, but it's easy to say 50, just sounds good. So that is what you hear people start glamoring for, the $50 silver. I don't think we're going to get there. Not with some of the fundamental bullish developments that are happening in the silver market. And I'm going to talk about this in an upcoming video, which probably, wait, what today? Today's Wednesday. So I'll probably get it done by Friday. And this will be the most important video of the week. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe Trump decides he needs to invade In-N-Out Burger. Possible, right? But this video on Friday, what's happening in China, I think the market is paying not enough attention to it. And the people that are paying attention to it, I think they're getting it all wrong. There's something big happening in China, and we've briefly touched on it when I was talking about tungsten. And if you haven't watched the tungsten video, again, hit the subscribe button. And I recommend you go back and watch the tungsten video. There's a major geopolitical development happening that's pretty new, and it's just starting out. And if that catches on in the market, that will be absolutely Top Gun, Tom Cruise afterburner fire burst for certain commodities. We'll get into it on Friday. But fundamentals for silver getting a lot better. And again, with every day that the Strait of Hormuz is closed and the oil prices stay high, countries around the world will start looking again at EVs. They're going to start looking again at solar. Solar is the big industrial use case for silver. This is coming, right? So overall, nobody talks about this, but silver is actually one of the big winners of this Iran Strait of Hormuz chaos. Everybody looks at oil, obviously, rightfully so. Uranium should be in there too. They took it on the chin yesterday as well. But silver, one of the big stealth winners that nobody's talking about. And I don't think we're going to go down to 50 with these strong fundamentals. Now, again, when we get sell-offs, what do I always say, right? In order to get big sell-offs, you need panic in the market. You need people losing face. Otherwise, nobody is selling. So when we hear 50-day silver, $50 silver, okay, maybe we'll get there. That would be a great additional buying opportunity. But I'm looking at the 200 daily and the 50 weekly, which converge again at around the same zone, which is around 62, 63 to 60. And below it, we have the uptrend that's going up as well. That gives us additional support, probably by the time we get there, around 60 as well. That is a really, really strong support zone where I personally will start adding to my silver positions and start getting into the mining stocks, because I expect the mining stocks to sell off harder because people are panicking. Because silver, remember, especially silver, you got a lot of retail investors in silver that are not informed very well, that are highly emotional, and that are going to freak out when they're going to see the YouTube videos that are Armageddon in the silver market. The silver story is over. The silver bull market is over. Nothing could be further from the truth. You'll see a really important video for this on Friday. So this is the level we're looking at. As I said in yesterday's video, the decision is coming. Either we're going to break the uptrend or we're going to break above the 50-day moving average. And then we're going to get big moves either direction. I said yesterday, the probability, in my opinion, is to the downside. And obviously that got confirmed, confirmed, but strengthened really yesterday by the break below the 50-day moving average. And if we're testing it today, can't reclaim it, and again sell off, then yes, that again puts the probabilities of a down move in silver, this being the end of the bear rally, the bear market rally in silver in, and then we want to get ready to buy in the sell-off. That is it for today. I wish you a really good day. Man, it's a gorgeous spring day. I am excited here out in Cologne. Enjoy the weather. Have a good one. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye-bye.